Welcome to part 1 of the OpenXC Android application development tutorial. In this part, we will follow the Getting Started guide, which takes us through the steps necessary to set up our development environment and build our first OpenXC Hello World client application. To start out, let's navigate to openxcplatform.com and then click the Developer section. Then we go into Getting Started with the Android library. Now you'll first need to install the OpenXC Enabler application onto your Android device, which is accessible directly from the Play Store. Once you've done that, we'll also need to install the Android Studio, the latest version, which is available on the Android main website. Once you've accomplished both of those prerequisites, we can move on to the app tutorial. Now to obtain the starter application, we're going to click within this tutorial, which will open up GitHub. This repository includes the latest code for the OpenXC starter application. And then we can download it from the link on the right. I'm going to go ahead and use the terminal to do this, so it's downloaded directly into my environment. Okay. Now that that's downloaded, I'll go ahead and open Android Studio. Now that we have Android Studio up, we go ahead and click Open an existing Android project. Then we'll navigate to the directory where we downloaded the starter application. Click OK. It's going to automatically import and build the project. If you're running the latest version of Android Studio, you're probably going to see this prompt to update the Gradle plugin. That's perfectly fine. Go ahead and click Update. Most likely also see a prompt for the Git control versioning tool not being initiated, and that's fine. Okay, so now it's imported and the build finished successfully. So let's actually refer back to the app tutorial and just explore a bit of the source code to make sure that our starter application is properly set. So rule number 1 of making a custom OpenXC Android application is to include the library. So we're going to look in Project, Gradle scripts, and the build.gradle for the app. And lo and behold, we see the OpenXC platform library dependency indicated here. Following along with this tutorial, we also need to make sure that the Android manifest includes the vehicle manager service. So again, back in our code, we go to the app directory, and within manifests, we see here the vehicle manager service is declared. And finally, within the actual application source code, this particular starter project basically has one main source file, and that creates a window that attaches to the vehicle manager service and displays a hello world. It displays that hello world once successfully attached to the engine speed listener. So you can follow in more detail the code that's involved with accomplishing all of that. So let's just make sure that all of that is indeed in our source code. So we'll look into Java, and since there's only one file, it's already open. And we'll look in here.
Just running through quickly, our main area to focus on is, first of all, the service connection that's established. So we ask it to bind to the vehicle manager and add a listener for the engine speed. So let's go ahead and run this application. Click Run App, and my Android phone is connected here. So we'll go ahead and install it on that. Again, make sure you have the OpenXC enabler application installed ahead of time if you're going to use a phone. And after a few moments, you're also going to see on your phone a prompt to enable the debugging mode. So go ahead and confirm that. And it's successfully launched on my phone. You can't see it in this particular screen grab, but a useful tool is to go down into this area, click the Android monitor section. Within this section, you can see the live console and the log cats. You can choose the different levels of warnings of verbosity. And you can also get a live screen grab from the phone itself, either a screen capture, just a photo, or a live recording. Right now, I'll just get a capture. And this is what my phone looks like right now. Successfully launched the starter application.